Okay. Hello, my name is Hadassah Richardson. I'm 22, 112 pounds, 5'7" and I am from Houston, Texas, but currently living in Marquette, Michigan. Three words I would use to describe myself. Um, is kind of like impossible because I feel like three words isn't enough to describe me, but the obvious I would say very girly and feminine, um, passionate, and definitely a leader. Something that's really unique about me would definitely have to be the fact that I have no accent. I've lived in Texas for over 15 years and I still don't have a Texan accent. I don't have a New York accent and I lived in all those places, but I have a very neutral accent, and that's something that's definitely unique about me. Um, my favorite quote, throw me to the wolves and I'll return leading the pack. I feel like that's something that's pretty much been my life story. I feel like I've had a lot of unfortunate events occur in my childhood growing up, and with every situation, every obstacle, I've always turned it into some sort of opportunity for myself. And so I feel like that's something that's a quote that's relatable to me, something that's inspired me. What interests me in modeling, I think my interest started when I was probably around 10 to 13 years old, around middle school age. Basically, I was bullied a lot. I was terribly bullied in middle school for a lot of different reasons. I was made fun of for like being too dark, too thin, too flat-chested, just like a ton of stuff every day. And as like a 10, 13-year old, that was really hard on me, not to mention I had a lot of things going on at home. So sometimes I would literally go home and I would cry in the mirror, like looking at myself. And my mom caught me a few times and she would just explain to me why my skin was beautiful and my weight, and my ears were like big because of whatever reason, and just try to make me feel better about myself. But one thing she would tell me was that a lot of models were bullied and were maybe awkward looking when they were younger, but they grow into their looks when they get older, and their beauty becomes more visible. And she told me that I had a lot of like similar features to a lot of models, and that one day I was going to grow into my beauty, and that I would those kids obviously couldn't see that at that age, but one day they would. And that kind of got me really into modeling because I had something to compare myself to and something to look forward to. And so I started researching models, and I just became obsessed with them and everything about it. And I would look at pictures when they were younger and stuff, and it was really inspiring for me because that is what kind of kept me confident about myself, even though I had to go to school and deal with people telling me about how ugly or unattractive I was. So that's definitely something that made me really interested in modeling. My childhood was very interesting. I had a big family and we lived in the country, and I had a lot of siblings. It was a lot of fun growing up. I really enjoyed my childhood until about the time when my parents split up. Things, got a little bit tougher for us, like most people, I guess. But one thing's for sure, like I don't regret anything that happened in my past with my parents splitting and having to help support my family, because that's what made me to be the person I am. That's what built my character. And so overall, I have no regrets. I enjoyed my childhood, and that's one thing that's definitely brought my family closer to me. Becoming America's Next Top Model would be a dream come true for me. That would be like my final reward to all of my hard work and sacrifice from growing up and all of the things that I've dealt with and all the obstacles that I've faced. Becoming America's Next Top Model would be kind of like, like a reward. Like like winning a crown, kind of. Like, it's kind of something that just makes it all worth it for me. And I feel like I would use that opportunity to inspire like so many other women that have been through so much and dealt with so many other things, probably worse and similar to the things that I've dealt with. And so when somebody that has been through a lot of things and, you know, had to basically fight their way to the top, that kind of means so much to so many other people and inspires so many other people. So I feel like it would not only be a reward for me, but for so many other people as well. So to the other contestants also competing for America's Next Top Model, I guess the only thing I have to say is I am extremely ready and prepared for this competition. I am a very competitive person, obviously, you know, being a pageant girl, and I might be a pageant girl, however, I'm coming to win America's Next Top Model, not Miss Congeniality. So get ready for me. That's pretty much it.